All right, y'all. Okay, so post fight, got a little bit of free time here. Post fight show here. Somewhat satisfying card. For what it was. I'm not mad. It was a good card, good card. But let me get situated here. Okay, okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we're gonna talk about. All right, late night one. Here we go for another late night one. Adults only, right? No, adults only every time. All the time, because we gotta stay mature. You know what I mean? We gotta stay mature. We can't be emotional. I mean, every now and then, we can get a little passionate about our fighters, but we ain't gonna be over here talking trash. So adults only all the time. All right, so got a few of y'all in here, so make sure you hit the like button, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on these fights tonight. Shout out to TJ, BJ, Lafayette, my man Lafayette. What's going on? Marcus Bell in the building. Marcus the bouncer. Yeah. TJ said, welcome back. Short show. He said, hit that like button. Yep, be adults. Wrenches are at the ready. The bouncers, they got the wrenches. All right. Okay, man. Australia in the building. What's going on, Australia? So yeah, man, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's talk a little bit. Welcome back, y'all. We back. James Perez in here too. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and talk. So flyweight, another flyweight night. A night of the unranked fighters, and it's a chop and block situation. I'm gonna keep saying that because everybody got to understand that top 15, that number 15 spot is sacred, right? 15, 14, 13, whatever. Those three, those are like the revolving doors. Well, 15 is that revolving door. It's that revolving door that everybody wants to get. And you got some ladies that want to fight hard for it. Then you got some ladies that ain't showing up right now. So anybody that ain't showing up is on that chopping block. So let's get to it, man. First fight. Oh boy. Mandy Boehm. Mandy Boehm. All right. A lot of people feel about Victoria Leonardo, but I told you this, BJ. I said, look, man, Victoria Leonardo is dangerous. I don't care. She's dangerous. May not be skilled, may not be highly skilled like the fighter she's lost to, but everybody is dangerous on this losing streak if they know what they're up against. I mean, you look at Andrea Lee, Tisha Torres, they still dangerous. You know what I mean? They dangerous fighters. Victoria Leonardo may lack a lot of skills in there, but she always trying. She's always trying. Let's not forget, like, she might not get the victory, but she is always trying. Everybody's had to work to get her out of there. You have to stop the girl. Whether you talk about Aaron Blanchfield kicking her in the head, or Manon Fiorot getting the win, or Gatto, they all had to fight to beat her, right? She might be losing, but you have to fight to beat the girl. It's not like Antonin Shevchenko, like the way she's lost. For example, we look at two different fighters here, right? Let's look at what Victoria Leonardo does. She might be limited, but she's still trying. So right now, if you look at what she's doing versus what Mandy Boehm is doing, hey, you put two and two together. Hey, look, I picked Mandy Boehm. I was trying to give her a chance, because like I said, she did look good in Bellator. But I thought she would have stepped up her level against Victoria Leonardo. But Victoria Leonardo, like I said, didn't do anything spectacular. But at least she tried. At least she was trying. She just kept on trying throughout this fight. And that's how she got a victory. So that's what it's about sometimes. Like, trying, that'll help at least build your confidence. As long as you never quit, you're good to go. And I think Victoria Leonardo, she never quits in her fights. She's just limited. But the minute you sleep on her, she can win. She can win. The thing about Manon is she's a special fighter. She ain't gonna quit like that. But Mandy Boehm, again, I don't know what the problem was. Like, last time out, maybe she said she was freezing up because it was her first fight. But what's the excuse this time, right? There should be no excuses. This time, you should have been ready against this level of a fighter. You know, I've seen Mandy Bohm. You know, she's got the reach. She had the height. She was towering over your girl in the doggone weigh-in. You know, looking like she was trying to be intimidating. But you know, Victoria Leonardo, like I said, I don't think she's a scary fighter. She's just a limited fighter. So the stare down wasn't really scaring her. You know, she was gonna come in there and fight. I mean, that's what she did. It was Mandy Bohm that was fighting behind this girl. You know, Mandy throwing like slow punches, slow kicks, and just staying wide open, getting hit by the right hand of Victoria Leonardo, letting Victoria Leonardo pressure into the cage. Actually, she's more like the Antonina in this situation, and that's kind of what I could compare it to. Like Mandy doesn't really have the she doesn't really have that toughness about her. You know, she doesn't know how to get no respect. So, hey, the performance she put on here, you know, it's definitely chopping block worthy, because if you can't beat this level of a fighter, which I still think, you know, Victoria Leonardo was like, you know, in that lower cusp with the unranked fighters, then it might be time to go back to Bellator, or go to Invicta or something like that. You know, I think when they signed her, they were trying to sign somebody real quick to get somebody for Tyler Santos at the time. You know, because the reason she got cut from Bellator was because the whole traveling situation during, you know, the C19. You know, while that was going on, while C19 was going on, they cut a lot of Euro fighters. They cut Olga Rubin, they cut Mandy Bohm, they cut other Irish fighter Danny McCormick. They cut all of them fighters, right? So in the meantime, Tyler Santos needed a fight because nobody wanted to fight Tyler Santos at the time, right? Everybody was pulling out. So they signed Mandy Bohm. And at the time, with that matchup, I said, you know what? Tyler could beat Mandy in that fight, definitely. You know, I knew Tyler was, you know, too good for Mandy, but when she went in there against Ariane Lipsky, I thought it was going to be more of an equal fight. But that showed you the level, like how far behind she is, how many clicks behind she is when it comes to speed and, you know, just that level of a fight. But now with Victoria Leonardo, if you can't handle that, then it might be time to take a step back, right? T, what's going on, man? It might be time to really take a step back and just get the work in that you need, because uh, if it can't be, if if Leonardo can't be a victory on your resume, then I don't know who can be. You know, because looking back at this fight again, man, Leonardo didn't do anything special. She was putting a lot of pressure on, using her strength, and just throwing a lot of right hands over the lazy left hand of Mandy Bohm. Mandy Bohm, even like the commentators heard this, I could hear him this time. You know, I was listening, and they were saying, you know, where's the jab at? You know, like where's the doubles? Where's the triples? You know, they weren't pumping any of these shots out. So she wasn't pumping any of these shots out. So it was like Victoria Leonardo didn't have anything to worry about. You know, she didn't have anything to worry about. Like when she fought Manon Fiorot, she always had to worry about that check right hook, or, you know, the body kicks coming. You know, she always had to worry about the power or the clinch game of Manon on her, you know, because, you know, Manon was huge compared to Victoria Leonardo. And, you know, Victoria Leonardo, she's a big flyweight, but still, like, you know, she had that ability to control her. But Mandy's just kind of tall and long. She didn't really have the strength to handle that. You know what I mean? Marcus Bell said Victoria was struggling to get Mandy Bohm down. Yeah, she does have good takedown defense, you know, but still, like in the meantime, that gave her a lot of time, you know, clinch control time. Regardless, you know, she still got a lot of clinch control time. Mandy, yeah, she does have good takedown defense. I did say that about her. You know, her takedown defense is good, but she shouldn't be getting hit by. She shouldn't be getting hit by a lot of these shots that were being thrown out. You know, she should have had better head movement. So I just think that there needs to be more work done, and I think Courtney Casey would be a good fight for Mandy Bohm, and that one should be for the walking papers for whoever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be harsh, but look, it's real. You know, it's real out here. Give her Courtney Casey next, one more time. Third time's the charm, right? We'll do third time's the charm. If you can't handle Courtney Casey, then, you know, it might be time to go. So I'm being fair. You know, I like to be fair. I like to give a person a chance, you know, because that's what it is in baseball, right? You get 3 strikes. So, you know, I give her one more time. I give her one more strike. You know what I mean? I give her one more pitch. And, you know, I'd say if she missed that one, then, you know, hey, that's really saying something, you know. So Courtney Casey, let's do that. Courtney Casey, both coming off of losses, both in need of a win. And if they can't stay afloat on this one, then yeah, it's time to go. Victoria Leonardo just kept her, just kept her career afloat. I mean, anything could happen. They could still say that we might want to cut you one day, but I could see Victoria Leonardo fighting one of these girls from the Tough House, honestly. Yeah, I think they might get her one of those girls like from the Tough House. So we'll see what's next for her because I still see fighters like JJ Aldridge, the unranked fighters like Gatto. Well, Gatto already beat her, but JJ Aldridge, Cachoeira. Cachoeira, she's already got an opponent. Yeah, I still think she could beat her though. Yeah, most of those fighters could still beat her. So maybe they might let her fight one of the Tough House girls if they sign one of them right off the bat. What's up? He said, man, it was disappointing. Yeah, man, I was disappointed. Came in 7, I want to say 7-0. Yeah, she came in 7-0, and the UFC level was just a little too much for her, man. Australia said there's levels to it. Meatball could have beaten all 3, one after the other. Pretty much, yeah. That says, a lot about it says a lot about those lower level fighters. That it might be time to clean some of them out because you got no wins coming. You're gonna hurt Victoria Leonardo with the body. All right, all right. What about now? Yeah, I was checking when I was trying to click on the chat. I had trouble loading it. So yeah, hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear me now. I don't know. This connection be doing that sometime, man. Well, actually, it's the first time in a while since I had this trouble. So hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, it's back. All right, cool. It's back. Yeah, I could see it. I knew it must have been skipping because every time I would click on a chat, somebody's comment, it would take a while to load. Okay. Yeah. All right. So oh yeah, Marcus, that's what we talking about. That's why I got the picture up here, Marcus. I already know, man. That's what we talking about tonight, man. I didn't put the whole title. I didn't put it all in the title, but yeah, Marcus, I already got that, man. We talking about that, man. And we ain't talking about it yet, but we'll get to that. So yeah, what does it? Courtney Casey. Yeah, let's get Courtney Casey in there, Mandy Boehm, and then boom, that's it, right? Last chance. But let's look at this other flyweight. It was just a quick one, quick and easy. Molly McCann destroyed Hannah Goldy in one round. I didn't really see it going any other way. I just knew that Molly McCann had it. Molly McCann had this, enough skills to handle Hannah Goldy. Hannah Goldy does what she does at strawweight, and it's still not enough like to shine. You know what I mean? So I know she's physically strong and she's big. What do you say, spoiler? Yeah, man, I put it. Marcus, I put the picture up here and I put it in the title, man. I don't know what you're doing, man. I was like, come on, man, what you doing? Your dude already trying to break some news. I already got it. Yeah, somebody already shot it to me. Yeah, so, anyways, we ain't talking about that yet. So hold on. Molly McCann has enough skills to beat I think she has enough skills to beat any of these unranked fighters, man. Like right now, I think Molly McCann just has a lot of momentum behind her. I think she might not do so well against some of the more polished grapplers, but I think, the level she's on, that's where the UFC really wants her anyway, because they can make money off of it. Molly McCann is exciting. She has some good stand up, has enough speed and enough grit about her to go ahead and push it, and push these girls and get finishes. in front of her home country. You know, that's how you're supposed to do. Hannah Goldy, yeah, I know Hannah Goldy. She's a training partner with Jillian Robertson. I thought some of that would rub off, like in the first round, whenever she clinched up, and she caught the leg of Molly McCann a couple of times. But you got to give Molly McCann some credit, man. Molly McCann knew how to bounce her way to that cage and use her, use that cage as leverage and stop the takedowns. You know what I mean? Like, I was impressed with that. Again, Hannah Goldy had plenty of time. She had plenty of training sessions with Jillian Robertson. I thought that would rub off and she'd be able to use her physical strength to her advantage and be, a pretty good grappler. But it didn't come out that way. Molly McCann came out blasting them right hands, controlling the pace. And you would think, Hannah Goldy being smaller and just putting on a little bit of weight, she would still have a little bit of speed to her. But no, man, Molly McCann showed the hand speed and controlled the fight and got her. She caught her with that one right hand, backed her up, landed that spinning back elbow again, and that was it. That was all she wrote. Took her out. You know what I mean? So, hey, it wasn't like the best opponent, of course, and I told y'all this before. I ain't knocking it. I'm not knocking it. You know why? Because for one, before we argue and say, oh, Molly McCann is fighting cans, when has she ever been loud about trying to break into the top 15 anyway, huh? When has she ever been loud about trying to fight Valentina? Has she said anything like that? No, she's just having fun. She's just fighting. Am I wrong? Like, if Molly McCann wants to fight where she's at and not call anybody out, I'm fine with that. I mean, I eventually want to see her fight somebody in the top 15. You know what I mean? Like, if she wants to. But if they just want to fight, let her fight and put on like fighters on her level, like put her in there with fighters on her level, and she continues to battle that way. I'm cool with that. Because, like I said, versus like all these other girls like Casey O'Neill and Macy Barber and Aaron Blanchfield, all these girls calling for the champion. Hey, I'm fine with where she's at. You know what I mean? Like, why try to push her into something she wants to be, or why try to complain about, hey, what's she doing? YouTube user says she also doesn't like to call out anyone. Yeah, so hey, I'm cool with that. So to me, it's really really no issue. Like, I'm not going to knock her and say she's not doing anything, because I see this in boxing sometimes. I see some exciting fighters, guys go in there and fight on a certain level, and that's cool. Because the minute we put her in there with somebody, or they put her in there with somebody, people are going to say, oh, she ain't ready for that, or oh, she don't want that. So, it's cool with me. Lipsky. Didn't she already beat Lipsky? Lipsky's fighting Cachoeira, right? No, she already beat Lipsky. No. She already beat Lipsky. Y'all gotta do your research now. She already beat Lipsky, and Lipsky's fighting Priscilla Cachoeira. As soon as I saw that, I was like, nope, that ain't happening. That's not happening. Molly McCann done beat her, done beat Cachoeira, and now them two are gonna fight. So JJ Aldridge, is a good name. JJ Aldridge is a good name. Miranda Maverick called her out. That's a good name. If Miranda Maverick beats Shanna Young, that is, got to get by her first. That's a good name. So any of them names, and if Meatball wins this next fight, then it might give her a top 15 spot. BJ said McCann versus Montana. I'm going to go with Molly McCann in that one. Okay, BJ said he saw her beat Lipsky in person. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you went to that fight, right? Ulysses said we need some Agapova news. She got a damaged knee right now, so we ain't going to get any fight news from her at this time. Zama said Meatball's pure boxing could be the best in all WMMA, but she struggles against kickers and, of course, grappling. Yeah, I think her pure boxing is like, I won't say it's the best. I'll say it's like Well, she's on my list. She's on my list as one of the top level boxers. But I think her and Grasso have some of the best boxing, best pure boxing. Yeah, best pure boxing. I give to her and Grasso. Um, that'd be a good hand fight if they were just fighting with hands. Molly McCann could probably do well in bare knuckle boxing too. TJ said Invicta was made for Molly McCann types who just want to stay fit. Well, no, Invicta is for girls on the rise and it's for like veterans. So no, like Molly McCann can still make a career in the UFC. Molly McCann can still make a career in the UFC. Like Molly McCann, if you put her in Invicta, she would still beat a lot of those fighters. Um, and some of them would be too one-sided. But no, Invicta FC, I think it's more for girls on the come up and girls on the downfall. And Molly McCann is not on the downfall right now. Molly McCann is fine where she's at. You can keep beating these fighters till she get a top 15. And then if she start losing, and then you talk Invicta FC. Right? And let me see, how many victories have she had right now? Let me see. Because she still has a level of experience that can carry her through some of these fighters on a lower level. But if she doesn't want to fight anybody on the top level yet, I'm cool with that. She ain't got to. As long as she keep going in there just knocking some people out and just giving us some highlights, I ain't got no problem with that. Because yeah, like I said, she ain't calling nobody out. It's them girls that be talking all that trash. And all them girls that be talking trash that I want to see go in there and get tested. So let's see, Molly McCann, 13-4. She's lost to Tyler Santos and Procopio back-to-back. But since then, she beat 3 in a row. 3 limited fighters, 3 weaker fighters. But if you go back and look at some of the fighters that she beat, Belbita, Ariane Lipsky, is always dangerous. Cachoeira, she beat Lipsky and Cachoeira back-to-back. You know what I mean? Zama said very short reach is also a problem, but pure boxing skills with what available to her are legit. Yeah. And she knows how to throw her right hand to, make up for some of that reach. She does that well. Ulysses said, I think Molly can't beat anybody in the top 15. Let me think. Let me see. Who is in the top 15? Let me see. Who could she beat in the top 15? I don't think she could beat Erin Blanchfield. Calvillo's in the top 50. Calvillo's in the top 15, so that's possible. Calvillo could beat her. Yeah, I think Molly McCann might beat Calvillo. Possibly could beat Andrea Lee. BJ said it too. I think we said that in unison right there. We both thought that in unison. We both said Andrea Lee at the same time, man. Boxing Combat Films. What's going on, man? He said McCann is an amazing prize fighter. She's fun to watch. Santos Shenko, Tracy Cortez, Casey O'Neill sends her straight to right. Yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying. Yeah, she's a good prize fighter. She's a good prize fighter. She makes money. The boxing is in your name, so the boxing game is the same as MMA game when it comes to prize fighting, right? Prize fighting, that's that money. That's that money. You put them in there with the right person, they got a good backing. Everybody's gonna come to watch them knock somebody out, right? James Perez said, "What do you think of Molly McCann O'Neal versus Barber? They beat her or what?" I think Casey O'Neill. I think Casey O'Neill would beat her. I think Casey O'Neill's ground game and pressure might be problems. Same with Macy Barber. I think Macy Barber's young and strong. I think Macy Barber might hurt her. I think Macy Barber could hurt her with something. Yeah, I think so. It might be good for as long as they last, but I don't think she could beat them. Ulysses said the UFC is also going to be very careful with who they choose for Molly. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. Yeah, it's all about prize fighting for her. They got to be careful because she got a big following. You don't want to put her in there with anybody too big. You saw what happened last time she fought, Tyler Santos. So yeah, they got to. Claire Guthrie, Meatball versus Claire Guthrie, or I see Meatball beating somebody like Caitlin Neal too. She could definitely beat Caitlin Neal. Up and comers, Natalia and Corinne. Oh yeah, that's a good one, man. Either one of those would be good for straight say up and comers like Natalia and Corinne. The Silva sisters. No, they ain't related. I'm just saying. Yeah, those would be some good scraps. Natalia, she looks good with her her how she moves. How her type of striking versus hers. I mean, we'll see. That's not a bad fight. Even Corinne's not a bad fight. Corinne might go to the ground with her and finish her, but that's a good one. TJ said Meatball beats O'Neal. Okay, I'm gonna tag that right there. All right. Hold on 1 second, man. Give me 1 second. I gotta do something here. Hang on 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay. O'Neal destroys McCann. Yeah. Yeah, I would have favored O'Neal in that fight. I think O'Neal just has too much of a gas tank. O'Neal's got too much of a gas tank, and she's going to push her. Long punches, and eventually going to get her to the ground. Because you got to remember, Tyler Santos, Jillian Robertson, those fighters, when they gas her and get her to the ground, you can't move that. You can't keep moving like that all night against Casey O'Neal. You're going to have to hurt her with something. Like, she might could land something big on her if she comes in, but I think that Casey O'Neal would last. That's why I said, like, Molly's not really like screaming anybody's name, so I'm not really trying to rush her. I'm not really trying to force her. Like, as a fan, I'm not really trying to see her forced into any of these fights. You know what I mean? All right, y'all, hang on here. Hold on, y'all. All right, got somebody in the building here. Let me see if I can hear you. What's going on, man?
You already know I'm in the building, bro. Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know. I see TJ got a lot to say tonight. TJ 347 must got a lot to say. Now, he won't take no link, though. So it's just I'm gonna have to say what I say and wait for him to type and do what he does best and be a keyboard warrior to hear his response. But what's up, Combo Breaker 99? How you doing, man? It's been a while.
Man, I'm good, man. I've been good just watching these fights tonight. First off, before we really, I start asking you some questions. I almost forgot to say, Paddy got it done, man. That's all I want.
Yeah, Paddy got it done, but he was fighting a dangerous dude, though.
Oh, he was?
Let's not diminish Jordan Levitt for a minute because I think what got underestimated was Paddy's ground game. Paddy Pimblett is very well rounded, and he showed me that in Cage Warriors. And Scott Butters told me before his fight in Cage Warriors, he said you need to watch Paddy Pimblett. This guy's very well rounded, and to see this guy, you know what I'm saying, tie up Jordan Levitt, who in my mind, knowing his level of jiu-jitsu, I'm thinking, okay, well, he's probably aware that arm is trapped in that body lock, you know what I'm saying? And he couldn't get away from it. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't do anything about it. And Paddy submitted the submission specialist. So it was a great fight.
I think that's where he got reckless, man, because I listened to his press conference too. Jordan Levitt was like, I'm the better wrestler, I'm the better grappler, I'm better all around on the ground. I'm gonna put the pressure on him, right? And that's where he failed, man, because he did like Juliana Pena against GDR.
Right.
He didn't respect his level of grappling. That's why he got set up, man. So
Mm-hmm.
it was just
Yeah.
him really sloppy and reckless and not respecting the grappler, man. But Paddy been working, man. He been working.
Yeah, Paddy been working, dude. I gotta give Paddy that. Paddy is to me is a little more than just a hype train that everybody's, trying to categorize Paddy in. You know what I'm saying? People people see these people who get a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? Like Paddy and like Casey O'Neill. You know what I'm saying? And they instantly start to replace the star power with their actual skill set. You know what I'm saying? Paddy can fight everywhere, man. And you know what I'm saying? Paddy get reckless. Paddy almost got knocked out in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give Paddy that. Like he fought somebody. When he fights somebody with hands, Paddy gets touched up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he does. Jordan Levitt don't have hands. You know what I'm saying? So but for Paddy to be able to do that, man, it was great. But let's not diminish Paddy's skills, and let's not diminish Jordan Levitt's skills either, dude. Because Jordan Levitt is a dangerous submission specialist. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think he underestimated Paddy's ground game for sure.
Yeah, he did, man. But yeah, let me backtrack on these flyweight fights here, man. Like I like Mandy, but you tend to like a little bit more than me
Yeah,
now. You talk to me, man. What happened, man?
dude. I don't know. Like it's like Mandy Bohm took a seat. It's like she took her step off, she took her foot off the gas when she got to the UFC, man. Like I don't know what's going on with Mandy Bohm, bro. Like I wish I could sit there and say it and tell you, I think it's this or I think it's that, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like after listen, like I told you before, dude, striking with Lipsky is dangerous for anybody. You see what happens to girls when Lipsky hits them. They don't want parts of it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Antonina got cracked. She was like, oh no. She turned into a wrestler. Molly McCann got cracked. She turned into a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? All these girls, Lipsky makes these girls turn into wrestlers when she pops them. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it, man, like when she fought Lipsky, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Mandy Bohm is like the first girl that I've seen, you know what I'm saying, that gets cracked by Lipsky and doesn't panic wrestle. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't go into, oh my God, I gotta take this fight to the ground. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that just showed me that this girl got a lot of grit. This girl got a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying? Like who stayed in there with Lipsky. You know what I'm saying? Who stayed on the feet with Lipsky and kept trying to do things to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't doing a lot to win the fight, but then it seems like what I'm trying to say is in that fight with Lipsky, Bohm could have done more. You know what I'm saying? So, but I give her, UFC jitters, whatever. This fight right here, man, I was expecting to see the Mandy Bohm that goes in there and I went back and researched her after that Lipsky fight, man, and Mandy was putting hands on girls. Like she was mauling girls in the cage, like taking these girls down and putting them in bad positions. And you know what I'm saying? And throwing combinations on the feet and landing and sticking a jab, like using her reach. You know what I'm saying? And then like it's like this version of Mandy that we have now. Something is not right, bro. Like something's not happening from Mandy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes me almost want to say like maybe she needs another camp or something like that. But something is not like clicking for Mandy right now. And I don't know what it is because there's no reason in Mandy fighting the way Mandy usually fights, you know what I'm saying, for her to lose to Victoria Leonardo, who is somebody who's on the reckless and, you know what I'm saying, side of doing things, like kind of like a Clay Guida. Like she reminds me of Clay Guida, the way Victoria Leonardo fights. Like it definitely reminds me of Clay Guida, but it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Like Mandy gonna have to step it up or she's gonna lose this. Let me turn this volume down. She's gonna lose this opportunity, man, if she don't step up. That's all I got to really say about it.
Yeah, she's one of those fighters, man. That's just like with two fights, but you can't even like look good in any of the two fights.
Right.
Like you might have to go and that's just being real. Like I think some of the tough house girls might beat her. So
that's what I'm saying. Like Mandy, but physically, dude, Mandy had all the attributes.
yeah, she got it.
She got it. You know what I'm saying? She's got the reach.
8th.
She's got the reach. You know what I'm saying? She's and Another thing that Mandy did, I put it in the comment section, but I don't think you heard it. Mandy had success when she would go. When Mandy would go, she had success. Like when she would come forward and throw that long 1-2, she landed it.
Yeah.
And then when she threw the body kick, she hurt Victoria Leonardo.
Yeah. Like she did. I forgot about that. Yeah, like I think it was the third round, right?
Second round.
Yeah, and she kneed her in the body once, and she went down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when Mandy would actually go, then I would see glimpses of that old Mandy, but this just, I don't know, man. It's like she don't have that kill switch. She don't have that. She just don't have that level of go after. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. Like, Mandy's she's letting me down, but you know what I'm saying? This right here shows like the difference between, you know what I'm saying? Like I get a lot of flack for Casey O'Neill and Montana De La Rosa and, you know what I'm saying? Like even Alexa Grasso. But when you look at those girls that y'all hear me talk about, and then you look at Mandy Bohm, you know what I'm saying, and Liana Jojua, that I was rooting for, you know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like when you don't go into the cage and try to kill somebody. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Not what Casey O'Neill does, not what Jillian Robertson does, not what De La Rosa does, not what Alexa Grasso does. Those girls go in there with them, maybe more recently for Alexa Grasso, but everybody else, even Manon, they go into these fights with the intent to finish. You know what I'm saying? These girls don't want these fights to go the distance. Manon doesn't want fights to go the distance. Robertson, Montana, they don't want fights going the distance. What we seeing from Mandy and a couple of other these girls in this division, these lower ranked girls, that's what it looks like when you don't have that kill switch and you don't have that will to finish or that intent to finish. That's what coasting through a fight and not making adjustments looks like.
Yeah. I Manon, like when she fought Victoria Leonardo, she wasn't like giving her any space. She didn't give her no space, and
right, like no opportunity.
Yeah, man. But like I was telling you, man, I just think Courtney Casey is a good fight for her at this point.
That's a good fight.
Just make that happen, and we see where she go from there. Hey, James said, how crazy is it Molly and Paddy are out of the top 10 and be biggest draws by far in their country? Says it all about the UK crowd. Oh, okay. He's saying that they're two non-top 10 fighters and they got the biggest crowds. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it really don't matter. It don't matter. It's just all about having like a country behind you. You know what I mean? Like
you don't have to be ranked.
Belt. Yeah, Molly McCann really doesn't need a belt. Like she could keep fighting the way she's fighting.
There's certain fighters, bro. There's certain fighters like that, like Priscilla Cachoeira. If like you was talking about Cachoeira, if Cachoeira stay in her lane, you know what I'm saying, and keep putting these hands on these girls.
Shoot, she good to go, man.
Right, like Priscilla gonna be around for a long time. Like it's the same thing with Molly. Now we seeing McCann out here putting hands on her. But listen, man, Molly McCann is in arguments right now to be like the biggest draw for women's MMA. Like she's right up there, bro. Like I mean, who else do you have?
Oh man, biggest draw.
Maybe Cyborg and Bellator. And then you know what I'm saying, but man, I mean, I don't know, man. Molly McCann is hot right now. Because as far as being a draw, her and Paddy.
Can we say she's bigger than Joanna? I know Zhang Weili is bigger.
See, I think Molly is touching that Zhang Weili though. I think Molly touching that Zhang Weili because you got the whole country of China and the Asian market. You know what I'm saying? They love Zhang Weili.
Yeah.
But then you got the British market, the European market, Eastern European market is all Molly McCann.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. Is she a bigger star? Does she have a bigger following? I don't. They might. You know what? Zhang Weili and Molly McCann might be about neck and neck. Only difference is,
I don't know.
I'm just saying, man, like the only difference is what may set Zhang Weili above Molly McCann is the fact that Zhang Weili is fighting at the top of a division, and there's there's title implications in every fight that Zhang Weili has been in her last 3 or 4 fights. You know what I'm saying? So that may set her over a little bit. But as far as just like sheer star power, bro, who's more of a star? Most definitely Molly McCann. I mean, dude, Molly McCann, right after her fight, is out there with a damn bottle of Howlerhead pouring shots for Joanna and Michael Chandler and Michael Venom Page. And I mean, dude, that's what she's doing over there right after her fight, bro. Like, that's star power shit. That's how you become a star, bro. That's how
Yeah,
you become a star.
yeah, yeah.
I
Shoot.
mean, it just they know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? They the whole country is behind them for one, and then you got Paddy Pimblett was a star before he even came to the UFC. They was behind Paddy like that. They was packing out Cage Warriors stadiums. You know what I'm saying? For Paddy Pimblett. Molly McCann came from Cage Warriors as well. She was a champion over in Cage Warriors too.
Yep.
Molly McCann they was draws before they really came into the UFC. Now they both here and they fight on the same card. Telling me. And she was talking shit to Miranda Maverick after the fight, and Molly calls people out. Like, dude, Molly is a star, bro.
Yeah, that's something to look at, man. Yeah, I think when you think about it, yeah, like as far as like having the men behind her too, like you don't have that too much, and we're not talking about just basing it off of a woman with OnlyFans or something. You know what I mean? Like she's actually bringing people in to see her in the cage to
Dude,
see.
we in Greenville. I'm in Greenville, bro. And when
Yeah.
I went and saw when UFC Greenville happened, when Molly McCann walked out, bro, there were people in the crowd going, Meatball. And I'm like, what? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like y'all hollering Meatball in Greenville? But they were hollering Meatball, bro. Like that was like her second or third fight in the UFC, and they was hollering Meatball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's got a following. Yeah, Efren said, I don't think she's the biggest draw yet, but of all the girls, she has the most potential to become a household name with careful matchmaking. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, as long as you continue to match up with the right people, she could possibly be a household name because
Right.
people, I want to see Meatball against so and so, and that's what it's about right now for her. So she ain't calling Valentina or nothing. So I said I'm cool with that.
Right.
Uh, let's jump to this next thing here. I want to talk about you, BJ. Man, I don't think we really got a chance to talk about this tough fight,
We
man.
didn't. We
I did.
didn't. So let's talk about it.
I, I watched the Caitlin Neal fight 2 times now, and I was like, man, this girl right here, Caitlin. I ain't gonna. Did you go back and watch the show where Caitlin was kind of low key talking trash?
What did she say about Juju? I knew there was some
Well,
shit going on.
well, two things. First off, the first thing she said was when she was sitting with her team, like it wasn't like too much of a sneak diss, but it was like overconfident. She was like, you know, Juju hadn't had enough time to recover from her fight, so I should be able to beat her. You know what I mean? Like she was saying like she didn't have enough time to recover from the Claire Lopez fight, so it should be no problem. And then even after the fight when she lost, she was like, "I'm embarrassed to lose to
Yeah,
somebody."
she did. She said it's embarrassing to lose the Juju, and I'm like, I addressed that in that video. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself like, what do you mean, Caitlin Neal? Like, what do you mean it's embarrassing to lose the Juju? Like, is she a bad fighter? Has she looked bad? Like, they said, rumor is there was some drama in the house. You know what I'm saying? All of that will come out afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Come out after the season's over, after the final fight or whatever. So, I want to know what was going on with that because Juju said something on her Instagram. Like she quoted what Caitlin Neal said and then, said something, but didn't keep it. She didn't go too in depth about it, but some drama went down in the house. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? But, that's just like, that was just crazy to hear her say it was embarrassing to lose to Juju. But I'm trying to figure out, like, how is it embarrassing to lose to Juliana Miller when she's looked nothing short of good the whole time she's been, every fight she was in, like, the first fight she was in and then that fight she was in, like, what was the issue?
Yeah, yeah. I kind of wish they would have showed a little bit more drama this
Yeah,
time.
they
Back in
didn't really show any.
yeah, they didn't show really anything. So I kind of wanted to see what it was because it was just kind of like she was kind of downplaying her a little bit, and
And
My thought,
it had no context.
yeah, yeah,
There was no context. It's like they put that out, like she said that, and she said it the way she said it, but
yeah,
but it left us wondering, what is she talking about? Because there had to be a reason why she said that. Because it can't be because of how Juju fights. That can't be the reason.
yeah, yeah. Because like my thought was like, okay, if she feels this way about her, there must have been something that was said in training or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it just didn't really go together as far as the editing this time. So yeah, they kind of messed up on that.
Yeah,
But Juju, she made it. She's to the finals now, man. What do you think about this fight between her and Brogan, man?
man, I'm telling you, man, Brogan is good, man. You know what I'm saying? But that girl she fought last, what was that girl's name?
Um,
What was her name? The girl that came in, the replacement?
Laura Gallardo.
Yeah. Like Gallardo was touching her up in that fight. I went back and watched that fight. Like
Yeah, she was.
she was touching Brogan up, and Brogan she don't have good hands. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't have good, like her striking is not that coordinated. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't until I mean, she was throwing the shots that she started landing in, later in that fight. She had been throwing those same shots over and over before, and she was missing. I think Laura may have possibly slowed down. Something happened, something changed, and all of a sudden those shots started landing. You know what I'm saying? But Juliana Miller, dude, the way she fights, the way she comes forward, she uses her reach. You can tell that Juliana Pena is coaching Miller. You can tell that she's coaching Juju, you know what I'm saying? Because Juju, her fights before, like when she fought Claire Guthrie and Invicta, that was not the Juju that we've seen on The Ultimate Fighter. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That's a completely different fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like the fight with Claire Guthrie and Invicta was close. It was a lot closer than this. I mean, it was close only because Juju didn't quite do enough
Yeah,
to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? But this Juju that we have now, this forward pressure Juju, this jabbing Juju, like this is different. Like this is a different Juju, man. And she gonna press, you know what I'm saying, Brogan. You know what I'm saying? Juju gonna press it, she gonna get in Brogan's face, she gonna press it. And those jabs that Juju land, man, those are hard, stiff jabs, bro. Like, I mean, like, that's a lot. I know Juju's like very young in her career, but some of these grapplers that are already in the UFC, that's what they need to be looking at what Juju is doing. And I don't know if you guys watched the whole card today, but what Jack Hermanson did in there today, you know what I'm saying? Like these girls need to be watching this shit, dude, because that's how you do it. Like Juju is like I'm when I'm watching her fight, I'm not saying Juju do this or do that because she's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what you got to say about it, Combo?
well, she listens because Pena's over there, giving her instruction, and the girl
Right.
listens. So I think that's a good start for her. Like I said, she still gets hit a lot to me.
Yeah, she does.
There's some work to be done, but I see she takes instruction well. She does listen. So I think eventually, there's a possibility that she will definitely get better than some of these other fighters that we see in the flyweight division. And I think, man, if she took on Juliana as her like trainer, she probably would definitely get better as a definitely get better as a fighter to me.
Juliana needs to be in Juju's corner for the finale.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like Miller and Pena have like clicked as coach and student. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she needs to be in Miller's corner for this finale. You know what I'm saying? And I think Juju is just a great addition. I think, like I said, there's 4 of them that I think are going to go in. I think it's Kayla Neal, Claire Guthrie, Juju, and what's the other girl name? Laura Gallardo. I
Yeah.
think all 4 of them will be in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? But
Gallardo got to be a 115 though. To me,
you think so?
I think so. She's kind of small, man.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, I think she needs to go train with Juliana Pena and like be Pena's protege, because what we saw Pena let me clear my throat, Combo. What we saw Pena doing there against Amanda Nunes, she's employing that same kind of thing to these fighters, and it seems like the only ones from her team, the only one female from her team that really looks to be that you can really see that bleeding onto is Juliana Miller. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's, I mean, utilizing that jab and staying with that jab though. That's the only thing. Like we don't see her abandon that game plan. We don't see her abandon that jab. She the whole fight, throughout the whole fight, if the fight is on her feet, you better believe that Miller has a jab in your face.
Well, let me ask you this, man. Like looking at this coaching, man, what do you think of Amanda Nunes' coaching?
I think Amanda Nunes has good. I'm not mad at her coaching. I think she has good coaching. I
You
think
think?
her and I'm actually not mad at Nina Ansaroff being right there beside Amanda Nunes and helping her coach these fighters. I'm not mad at it. I actually liked it. I think Amanda Nunes is a great coach. She's better than I expected her to be. I thought Amanda Nunes would be like closed off from these fighters, but she's not. She's invested.
Hmm. I think she's like, a good, maybe like a good technique kind of a coach where she's kind of a backup coach, but I don't know if she's like the best coach. Like
No, she's
for
not the best.
yeah, like no, like I don't think she's best at the job of like taking on the main chair. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it can handle like all of that. Like she seems more of a nurturer to me, but like I think Nunes is really just good at like telling you certain things that she does and giving you like little gems here and there. Like I think she's good at technique, but I think
Yeah.
Pena's good at all around like lighting the fire under you. You know what I mean? Like she does that well. Like Pena makes you want to go in there and fight. She's like giving you advice and she's giving you technique as well. To me, I think she's just like that
But
whole. I
and
think a good side trainer. You know.
but I like to listen to Amanda Nunes like shout in English. It's so funny. Take her down. Take her down. Like when she start doing that shit, dude. Like you know what I'm saying? Chop that down. Like when she start yelling, that shit is funny as hell to me.
Yeah,
But
they were saying like that. I think that's the one thing too. I think things get lost in translation because this thing feel about like you don't have to stay something about staying there, and I was just like, she probably don't even know what she's saying right now. Or Caitlin, like Caitlin probably don't even understand that right there. But uh, that's why I was just like some of maybe she is good, but maybe it's just like getting lost in translation. Like that's me. Like maybe Nina Azaroff was doing her
yeah,
best to try to translate it.
I see. That's what Nina comes in. Yeah, like and Nina's saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like that's why I like it. They kind of teaming up to do it. You know, some people don't like Nina. I don't really not a fan of Nina, but in this situation, I see Nina being there is for the better. I think.
Yeah.
You know
They
what I'm
hold
saying?
Everyone said on a scale of Joanna to Chael, where does Nunes fall as a coach?
Man, y'all stupid as hell. Y'all crazy. No, I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that, man. But Pena, like when the camera's on Pena and what she's saying to the fighters, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it just sounds so. She sounds like a coach. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
she sounds like a head coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying about Amanda Nunes, maybe like a backup coach or whatever, or just part of a coaching team.
Mm-hmm.
But Pena, the way she speaks, is just, you know what I'm saying? Like she speaks like a coach. She has that coach verbiage. You know what I'm saying? And I have to say, I know this is kind of off topic, you know what I'm saying, but I am who I am. And Pena looks so sexy as a coach, man. Like, I don't know what it did. Like her being in charge and just watching Pena, like when they had that little banter back and forth, and Pena just oozing that confidence. She's the fucking champion. Like Amanda Nunes. Oh, you know you're going to lose that belt, girl. Girl, you know you're going to lose, girl. Like, and then Pena turned around, like looked at her like he said that last time. Like, just looking at Pena as a champion, man. She's just, I just like it's just like champion when I look at Juliana Pena.
You said when the glasses came off, huh?
Yeah, like I mean, she's just like she just looks like a champion, and
Yeah.
she's carrying herself like a champion. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and I knew that's how that let me know that Juliana Pena was ready to be champion. Look at how she carrying herself as a champion, bro. Like Pena is, I love it, man. I love her as champion. She'll be champ for a while.
Yeah. I can't knock it, man. I can't knock what she's doing, man. Like seeing the side of her, man. I think
Yeah.
definitely gives her a better light.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I think Nunez, Running Rennie said, only time Nunez stepped up her team was axe throwing when she got 10 G's. And you can't lie. When she did that, pound for pound, Amanda was back. Pound for
Hmm.
pound, Amanda was in there to get 10 G's. She
Right.
pocketed that. She said, she said she heard money. She was like, I'm getting that. She is like,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh yeah.
she was
But
like, this,
I like
like,
giving this light on Nunez too, because like to me, like the way they showing Nunez, it like brings a more feminine side to Nunez. Like you
yeah,
see her in more of like a feminine light instead of seeing her at weigh-ins and just ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? All mean face and shit. Now you get to see Amanda Nunez, and she looks a lot more feminine to me now. You know what I'm
oh,
saying? Like, I'm not
yeah.
saying she looked masculine before, but Amanda Nunez is just like a hard woman.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And to see see her with her hair down and
Yeah.
this, you know what I'm saying? You see a more feminine Amanda Nunez.
I remember from before, I used to see her before, she still had that feminine look to her, so that's why it's more of a like, it was like a change to see her kind of gradually go through this. Cause, before she did kind of have a more feminine edge about her.
Right. Right.
Like just recently she started wearing them Hawaiian shirts and, them khaki shorts and stuff. But, yeah, uh, I think it definitely did some light for her. You get to see what she's about. What did you,
You never told us what you think about Brogan and Juliana.
oh, I like Brogan. I don't know about my pick yet. I mean, I like
Okay.
Brogan gonna be one of the ones to make it because she had the experience, but it was kind of shaky for her. It was kind of shaky, especially right now because she got that knee injury.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Like she got hit a lot too, but she didn't come back and adjust the same way to me. Like she won her fight, no doubt. She won her fights, but there was still something about it where I didn't see it just like completely relentless like Juliana
Yeah.
Miller.
Right.
I think Juliana Miller just got a good coach behind her, man. Like if you was on them fighters, whose team would you want to be on right now? Let's just put it that way. I'd
Um, I mean,
opinions, right?
I would definitely be on Pena's team. Yeah, I would rather be on Pena's team.
Yeah. And I think that really changed Juliana Miller, like you said, because I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't pick Juliana Miller to make it this far. Like I didn't see her in that light, but that tells you how good Pena did with her. To me, that tells me how good
Yeah.
that Pena really did something for her because I thought Claire Guthrie was gonna beat her again. I thought she was gonna beat her. That's why she ain't gonna make it, but she really changed her into a different fighter for this. So, um,
Put Brian comment up there.
okay, hold on.
Please put Brian's comment up there.
Oh, this here, okay, yeah,
It's not that I love her. It's not that I love her. It come from me from Combo saying, BJ, it was Combo. It's Combo's fault. If you want me to be 100% honest, because Combo told me, he said, man, look at these girls. He sent me the names of the girls that was going to be on the Ultimate Fighter. I didn't recognize but like two names, and it was Brogan Sanchez and Chantel Coates. Like those were the only two names that I recognized. You know what I'm saying? So I went and did my research on these girls. I went and looked at their fights. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them had fights in Invicta. You know what I'm saying? And other promotions or whatever. Some had been champions. You know what I'm saying? But these girls were like a little less experienced. So I went and checked them out. And I'm being honest. Like the only two that like blaringly stood out as far as how they fight was Claire Guthrie and Juliana Miller. Those were the only two. Like the other one, like Caitlin Neal had some fights where it was like, okay, she can fight. You know what I'm saying? But as far as just like seeing fighters go after, and you guys know there's a specific style that I like, but just like that coupled with the level of go after, and Claire Guthrie is more of a striker. Claire Guthrie is more of like a well-rounded fighter. Like her punches and kicks and shit are hard, but she's got a good ground game. She fended Juliana Miller off in their first fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's just those were the only two that stood out, man. Like really, really stood out. And I
Yeah.
figured that one of them, I didn't expect them to be paired up to begin with. I thought it would, they would end up, in the finale. I was hoping to see, so that rematch would actually count on their records. That it'll go down on Juliana Miller, because she's going to have to fight Claire Guthrie again. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this fight doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't count on their records. So she's going to have to fight Claire. Right now, officially, she's still 1-0 against Claire Guthrie.
Yeah.
So, you know,
That's true.
they're both, but I feel like they're both going to be in the UFC and they both are going to do well.
Yeah, Juliana Miller. Like I said, I just think that she definitely became a different fighter, and I think she's got something that some of these other girls in the lower ranks need right now. And she probably will get some victories over those girls pretty quick, because they just don't go after it, like you said, man.
Right.
Todd Johnson said, "Phenomenal show, appreciate it, man." He said it's frustrating how biased they are towards Molly. She was visibly holding the cage, firing shots down on Goldy. That was weak to me. Was she holding the cage on if she was hitting her?
I
I
don't
don't know.
think
Oh,
so.
I'm trying
Was
to think.
she?
I know when she caught her with the L. When she caught her with the
No, bro. She dropped her. That elbow, Hannah Goldie's back was to the cage. She was backing
yeah.
up, and Molly fired that elbow, and it actually knocked her into the cage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And she
she went down.
yeah. Ulysses said Bisping is the worst commentator in history. Him in DC. Dang.
I don't think he's the worst, but I think they lost one of their best when they fired Dan Hardy. Like, I get what Dan Hardy did, like he was verbal, getting into it with people, but they should have figured that out, because Dan Hardy was legit one of the best commentators, especially on these UK cards. Like, Dan Hardy was running that shit down, man, and they got
Yeah.
rid of Dan Hardy, and they
Yeah.
pretty much replaced him with Michael Bisping.
I think they need to put Anthony Smith down there a little bit more. He's not bad to me. Okay.
He's done it a couple of times on these smaller cards.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, I
after
like him.
the elbow. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. Hey, Australia said all those tough girls beat Mandy Bohm. He said, "Ain't that right, BJ?"
I mean, this Bohm that we're seeing, you know what I'm saying? Bellator Bohm, no. UFC Bohm, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I like Bohm, but I'm not going as hard for Bohm as I go for the girls who have proven and showed how good they are, and who have, you know what I'm saying, put on good performances. You know what I'm saying? I'm not holding her to that standard, that Casey O'Neill standard. You know what I'm saying? I'm just scouting her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out if I really, really like Mandy Bohm. You know what I'm saying? And she's just not delivering like the same. I mean, it's the same thing with Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joshua, isn't she didn't
She
step
ain't
up, and
delivering.
she still ain't stepping up. So
She still ain't. She still ain't, man.
yeah,
I'm like, come on. She already
yeah.
done got cut. Okay. Next thing, man. UFC 280. They rescheduling this fight. Caitlin Chookagian and Manon Fiorot. Manon Fiorot got injured, and this fight's in the works to be moved back, man. I'm just glad it got rescheduled. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, this fight has to happen, bro. This
yeah,
fight has to
it's got
happen.
to. So I know we were talking about earlier. Maybe like throwing in a late replacement. Like, I say no, just keep it the way it is. Just keep pushing it back until it happens. I mean, we could push this thing back till New Year, and I'll be like, nope, keep it going. If we got
Yeah,
another going, ain't nobody fighting anybody until they fight. That's how I
right.
see it. I want to see this matchup, man. Like, Manon needs that fight, push her to that edge, man. And Caitlin, she gets to live another day, but that's all good. It's all
Combo.
good.
I'm gonna tell you this, man, about this fight. This is the conclusion that I came to about this fight, and I'm gonna use your words against you, bro. It's gonna be some heads getting snapped back in this fight, bro. I mean,
Heads get back in this fight, and I
say
think
what? What'd you say?
Manon's gonna be snapping Caitlin's head back. I
bro.
look, one of my favorite fighters in the division, but this is Manon's time right now, man.
Yeah, it's definitely Manon's time. It's definitely Manon's time, but and I love Manon, dude. She's my quadruple threat. And I'm not gonna pick against Manon, but I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not gonna pick against Manon Fiorot. I love Manon Fiorot. I love that she can come
Oh,
through and
you
take,
do?
huh?
You do?
Yeah, I love Manon Fiorot.
I,
I love the fact that this is what I love the most about Manon Fiorot. I love the fact that Manon can come in and assert her dominance like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Taylor Santos did in a way, but Manon came in and instantly gained that respect. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it, and I recognize that about Manon. My only flaw with Manon, the only thing that really makes people like think I don't like Manon is the fact that I say seeing her as more dangerous than like Casey O'Neill. That doesn't register to me. I see them as equally the same
uh,
level of danger.
look, you are not baiting me into that debate tonight.
I know I'm not gonna know. I'm just stating. I'm just stating it. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
like that's like the only thing. Like, I don't see them as, I see them as very equal as far as like the danger factor. Like, whoever's in there with either of them is in
I got
danger.
I got you. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
you know what I'm saying. But I love Manon. Yeah, but Catelyn Chookagian, dude, we know Catelyn Chookagian more than we know Manon Fiorot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the fact that Manon, like I said, I love the fact that Manon can come in here and gain that respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for her. My pick is Manon Fiorot. It's better for the division to have somebody like Manon Fiorot beat somebody like Catelyn Chookagian. But Catelyn Chookagian is just not a laydown. Like, when you're talking about these number one contenders with these girls that we rooting for, the conversation has to be just slightly different. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're talking about, you still support them, but the conversation has to be slightly different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Manon is 100% capable of beating Chookagian, but Chookagian, man, as far as technique, if we're talking about how good Manon's striking is, I mean, Catelyn Chookagian is as technical as they come. And as durable as they come, you know what I'm saying? And Catelyn Chookagian gonna fight. She gonna move. She gonna do what she does. Manon has to be ready because this is one of the horses of the division. So that's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely see it that way. I definitely see it as one of the toughest, man. But it's like you said too. We know a lot about Chookagian now, and I think that's good because that means Manon got a lot to look at here. Like, she could go back and see what Amanda Ebos did and be like, "Dang, Ebos did that." You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to get overconfident, but just like Ebos almost beat, you know.
Yeah.
So Manon has to go into this fight knowing that I'm bigger and I'm stronger, and I might not want to strike with this girl. I might want to make sure my ground game is on point because I know I'm stronger. So if I get her to the ground, I can control this fight. And we all know the body can be tenderized. So it's like
Right.
Manon's got a lot to work with. So it's a gift and a curse. I mean, you could see it as, oh, she's got a lot of experience, or you could just say, oh no, like, what does she do wrong at this point? Like, it's been seen time and time again. Like, we don't have to worry about Chookagian's power. She's not stopping anybody, right? So,
No, she ain't stopping nobody, but she's sitting down. She been sitting down on
oh,
her
but
punches though.
that was Ebos though. When she touched Ebos' chin,
but she did it against I seen it against Adarujo too. You know what I'm saying? Catelyn Chookagian, she when she string that 1-2 together, like it's starting to see some pop. I've seen her snap some hairs back with that 1-2 now.
she will, especially Ebos. Yeah, she will.
bro, why you pointing out Ebos?
Oh man, I'm just saying. I'm saying, you got the like. I was gonna say this. You got to say you like Manon and Tyler because they are not talking any trash, man. They just beating people down.
Right.
They're just beating people down. They ain't talking junk on Twitter. I mean, might be the lack of English, but I don't think that's them anyway. I mean, they could say it in their own language, right? I mean, it don't matter, but they still don't go out there talking all this trash. Like,
Right.
Valentina speaks fluid English, but she ain't out there talking trash. So I think that's just some about these fighters, from overseas. That's how they do anyway. But you got to respect that, man. It's just like they just taking names. They just taking names. And I want to see somebody like Manon just go in there and and shut everybody up. I want her to be that next thing, either her or Tyler, man.
Well, I think Tyler Santos, you know what I'm saying? Now Tyler's gonna have to fight, you know what I'm saying, the Mayas and the Chookagians, you know what I'm saying, and the Adarujos, and the Grassos, you know what I'm saying, like that. That's who she's gonna have to fight now. So we're gonna have to see how Taylor, you know what I'm saying, does it, because we didn't see her fight those people. You know what I'm saying? I think if Taylor had fought one or two of those people, you know what I'm saying, then maybe Taylor definitely could have beat Valentina Shevchenko. You know what I'm saying? Like if let's say after she fought Calderwood, she fought, you know what I'm saying, Katlyn Chookagian, or you know what I'm saying, or fought, you know what I'm saying, Lauren Murphy, you know what I'm saying, then I think it would have been a different fight. It would have been she would have beat Valentina Shevchenko, but she went from Joanne Calderwood to a title shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's better for Manon, you know what I'm saying, to fight Chookagian. It says a lot about you if you can beat Chookagian at 125 pounds. Like if you can beat Lauren Murphy, if you can beat Chookagian, if you can beat Maya, you know what I'm saying? Like it speaks volumes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, they beat the people that the champion beat. So the people who made it to a title shot. So, I mean, they're there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're there for, I hated that they were there, you know what I'm saying, like years ago. But I'm like, well, hell, they're still here. Like years later, those same girls are still there. So, and I've seen them time and time again go in there and win fights. I mean, Lauren Murphy, as bad as she got beat against Valentina, she's beating everybody else, really, that she steps in there with. Katlyn Chookagian, too. They're pretty much beating everybody else that they fight. So,
me and Stray are having this back and forth here where he says Lauren Murphy is done. And I have to keep telling him she is not done, man.
Lauren Murphy is not done, dude.
She'll still beat. Look, Tyler probably beat her. I think Tyler can beat her, but I don't see Lauren Murphy losing to some of these other girls. Tyler and Manon can beat her, but I don't see Lauren Murphy losing to some of these other fighters, man. Like she's still got enough to beat some of these other ones, man.
Yeah,
can't be done because she just lost one fight to the champ. That's
right.
Look what she just did to Miesha Tate,
Right. Yeah, you're right, dude. Like, sorry, man. I didn't put this cookie in my mouth, but Lauren Murphy is definitely still in there, man. And she.
Oh, what kind of cookies you eat?
Oh, chocolate chip.
Oh,
the ones you get at the gas station, those grandma's cookies. It's like 2 of them in a pack.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
I used to get soft batch cookies from Keebler. What is it? Keebler cookies or something like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta put that cookie down. I ain't had no sweets in like 2 weeks, bro. And I was in the store today. I said, I gotta get me a cookie or something. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I cut all sweets out, but I needed a something sweet. But anyway, it's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough for these girls, man. Like Manon, but the thing about Manon, bro, she ain't backing down from nobody that they put in front of her, though. And she ain't picking fights. You know what I'm saying? She ain't Tyler Santos. They ain't pick no fights. They ain't picking fights out here, man. They fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, and Manon is arguably going through, is having a tougher road to the belt than what Chookagian. I mean, than what Santos had.
Yeah, she is, man. Because it's like she had the one fight, but it's like every single other fight is like a no go. Like Andrade's a no go. Chookagian's like a no go like 10 times now. So it's like what's going on? Like, but in the meantime, I mean that's good for her. It's a good time to train and just get better. But I mean, I got to be careful because I don't know how this injury came up. You can't overtrain, right? Hey, Brian Williams said, "Did you heat up them grandma cookies?"
No, I ain't never heated them up. Now
you heat them soft up and heat that. Be good.
Don't have me on something new, bro. But all
right, Stray. Yeah, Stray. I'm saying, look, Murphy's about to go on a losing streak. Okay, she about to. We'll talk when she does, but like until she does, I'm not saying she's done yet. Like,
no, I can't count her off. Not when they still winning. Like, but Combo, remember people were saying that about Chookagian when she lost to Andrade.
Yeah,
remember that?
Mm-hmm.
when Chookagian lost on draw, oh, Chookagian's done. Like she's gonna retire. Chookagian ain't done nothing but she ain't been beat since.
Right. Then the next month she came right back and beat Calvillo on a short notice. Then beat Vivian Arujo, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? This girl just bounced right back from a,
Right.
body shot knockout. And I'm talking embarrassing too, because she was like hurt. I mean, she said she was hurt in the octagon. She literally was like cussing that shot was hurt, was so but she still bounced back. So I mean, yeah, Chookagian, she's on it. Ephraim said Manon and Marina Rodriguez can both land a kick flip, and they're both contenders in the division. Skating is quietly the best base for WMMA. I ain't gonna argue with that. Yeah, they both skateboard. Yeah, they both hit the board. Yeah, they both be out there skateboarding. They got good balance.
Yeah, they do. I know that's not on the screen, dude, but what was that? Who's that? Marina Rodriguez versus
Lemos.
Amanda Lemos, bro. Like, I like what Marina Rodriguez does. You know what I'm saying? Like her power is good, like, but she's starting to look a little Juliana Velasquez in there. You know what I'm saying? Like she's starting to look. Say it again. Go ahead.
Not letting go enough.
Yeah, like she's starting to look a little frozen in there. You know what I'm saying? Like Velasquez does the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? She fights frozen. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want Marina Rodriguez to get into that because I want to see the one that knocked out Amanda Ebas. Because that's the one that's going to have to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about, you can say what you want about Lemos versus Andrade. That was Jessica fucking Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Amanda Lemos is good, and she's still as good as, she still deserves to have that same hype that she had before. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, but that was fucking Jessica Andrade, bro.
Yeah, when
I mean, that's like a whole nother level of, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
When she did that to Chookagian and Lemos, I was like, yeah, that's Andrade.
Like, that's Andrade, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just like it's
fast woman. Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the speed advantage the speed and activity would definitely go to Amanda Lemos. I feel like she's more powerful than Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? Like she's fast. Her power, her speed adds power to what she already has.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she just like, and Marina Rodriguez is very like thin in the core. You know what I'm saying? Like her stomach area, like, you know how Chookagian is like soft in that area. Rodriguez is very small and thin in that area, man. Like, and I'm just looking at I see her as being like the smaller fighter in there against Lemos. Because I mean, Lemos she may be taller, but she ain't wider. Like, Lemos is thick. Like, she's muscle thick and power thick. Like, she got those muscle fibers. Say what?
Her legs are huge too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, she could hurt Rodriguez. I think we could see Rodriguez hurt in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for who Marina Rodriguez has been fighting, like, she's looked great against Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a good fight.
Hold up, I gotta read this. Look, Ulysses started trouble. He said Rose Duck Marina. Then he said Thug froze. Look, I'm trying.
That's funny.
Nice right now, Ulysses. Don't make.
He said Thug froze. Oh my gosh! Or is it? I've been seeing Thug froze and Froze Rose.
Froze Rose. Oh wow. Oh wow. Straight said Slug Rose. Dude, good. Y'all wrong.
Damn, they ripping Rose up. But I might have to go. I can't make a pick, but my early prediction right now is Amanda Lemos, bro. Like,
Amanda Lemos, okay.
Yeah, dude. Because if Rodriguez is in there taking pictures of her, bro, standing in front of Lemos is gonna blast.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna blast.
What Rodriguez has a issue with too, to me, she got a good right hand, but she is long, but she doesn't throw enough jabs, man.
Who, Amanda Lemos?
No, Rodriguez don't.
Rodriguez, yeah, dude, she don't do it. Her activity level has went down.
Yeah. like I thought she was going to be piecing up Mackenzie Dern with the jab, but she was not throwing the jab enough. Like she was throwing these right hands, but she does not throw a jab enough. So that might be her downfall in this fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, when is that fight?
October. Oh, same card with Minone and Chookagian.
280.
280.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be good, man. That's gonna be good. When is 280?
October 20. Is it October 22nd or October?
I think it's October 22nd.
Okay.
That's truth. I don't know, man. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. It's definitely a good fight. But I just see like Rodriguez, he just and that nose. Oh God, dude. Ooh, I'm just imagine like Lemos just like cracking her in that nose, bro. Like it's gonna be blood in that fight, bro. We're gonna see blood in that fight.
Michelle Waters swole up Lemos's mouth too, man.
Say what?
People forget that. They forget Michelle Watterson. She swole up Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah,
Not Marina.
Marina Rodriguez. Oh, yes, she did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hurt her in the body too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That body, yeah, because she kicked her in the body, and Lemos's kicks are way more dangerous than Michelle Watterson's, bro. Like,
yeah.
She gonna and Marina heavy on that lead leg too. She gonna be on that lead leg, dude. I'm telling you, man. Lemos.
You out here exposing her.
I'm just saying, dude. Like she heavy on that lead leg. Like Marina Rodriguez, she is like she's tall, but she kind of leans over on that lead leg. You know what I'm saying? And she like Nate Diaz. You know what I'm saying? Like they that's why you seen Nate Diaz get his lead leg chewed up. You know what I'm saying? Because they heavy on it, man, and Lemos gonna eat that leg. She gonna blast that because she was blasting Andrade's legs.
Yeah, she was until Andrade was reacting. Did you see Andrade? He had Andrade dancing to them kicks just a little bit, but yeah, she did, man.
Andrade with them kicks.
And when you look at the resume too, like Lemos may have knocked out lower level fighter, but she's got one hitter quitter power. I mean,
if
I really want to dig in, I mean, Marina Rodriguez knocked out, Ebos. October. I don't think she knocked. Who else she knocked? Just Ebos, right?
Do you think are you calling her Ebos Chinny, bro?
No, I'm just saying she just knocked Ebos out. I'm not knocking her power. I'm just saying, like, out of the fighters she knocked out, she knocked Ebos out. Yeah, that's about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, does she, like, people look at her as like having power, like people refer to her, but I don't really see it. Like, she landed some good punches on Carla, but that's Carla.
Yeah, like she swole Carla's eye up pretty good though. I mean, she's got decent power. Let me give you that. Like, I give her that. Like, it's kind of like Rose's power. She has accuracy, she has precision. The thing is, like, you're dealing with some tough, durable fighters. Like, Dern's not really going to go from one shot. Ebos will, but not Dern. I'm just saying, man.
That's what I'm saying. Dang, why could Mackenzie Dern land one of them bombs on Ebos, man? She let Ebos beat her up, dude.
No, Ebos is still a better striker than Dern. She still got a hell of a better jab.
Well, than the old Dern. She's a better striker than old Dern.
Well, she's still pretty good to me. Like, just chin ain't that good,
She did better. She did better against Chookagian than Calvillo did, and Araujo did.
Oh, Ebos?
Yeah, like that's crazy to think that Ebos did better against Chookagian than both of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Like, shit, Chookagian was never in any danger whatsoever in that fight with Araujo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. I'm like, damn, she didn't do nothing to Chookagian, man. Like, she really didn't.
No, that was disappointing, man. That fight was disappointing, man.
And I was like, man, she gonna put. I go into this fight thinking she gonna put some heat on Chookagian. Like, she gonna press the action on Chookagian, man. She ain't do nothing, bro. Like, I was like, that's what worries me about this Minone fight, man. Like, I'm worried for Minone that it could turn into like it could turn into like Manon missing shots and Chookagian just sticking and moving and winning from doing that, like winning just on points. You know what I'm saying? Like not seeing anything significant. I hope that Manon doesn't get fooled by Chookagian's footwork.
Yeah.
You know, and like I hope Manon can still apply her pressure and still come forward and still, you know what I'm saying, be that dangerous fighter, like, and hopefully stop Chookagian. You know what I'm saying?
But no, bet is the state of the body, man. Just stay to the body. You know, Chookagian got some pretty decent head movement. You know, she does have that about her. So I think that's just a focus because the body's so easy to hit, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ulysses said Lemos is more timing and precision than power to me.
I think Lemos is a good mix of both.
Like, yeah, I would say she does. Yeah, she's got one hitter quitter. Like she does that. She just misses it. Sometimes she throws too wild.
Yeah, she does throw a little wild. She does. I agree.
Hold on, Efren. Trying to pull this one comment. Okay, Efren said I was about to say Marina's a little more well-rounded, but then again, Lemos just got a submission win. No, I think Lemos has better.
I think Lemos is more well-rounded.
Yeah, I think Lemos is better with her jiu-jitsu. She's got some good submission wins.
And Marina Rodriguez is a high-level jiu-jitsu rank too.
Is she?
That's what confuses me.
No, I thought she was like a blue belt or something.
I thought she was like purple belt.
I thought she was pretty low on that because she's like a Muay Thai champion. She comes out of the gym with Tyler Santos, but I didn't know that Marina Rodriguez is a high level.
Yeah, she's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, purple. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's not a brown. You know, I didn't think of her like a high
level. I mean, yeah, you know, I thought her jiu-jitsu would be like her ground game would be better, but we've seen her get taken down, man, and just, you know, and seen her handled. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen her handled on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, she's a good survivor. She hadn't been submitted yet, so she must be good in that fashion, right?
I mean, she's good at that, yeah. But Carla took her down at weird. Like her. What am I trying to say? Her balance is not good. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not. I don't see this fight going to the ground at all. Mm-hmm. But I do see like if Marina, what's her name? Amanda Lemos decided that she wanted to take her down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be hard for her to take her down because she gets taken down easily. When people try to take Marina Rodriguez down, they usually get her down.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Ulysses says she is a blue belt. Okay, yeah, I thought she was.
Well, a Tapology says a purple belt.
Purple belt. Okay. Maybe she just got advanced. Okay, so
it says purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Alessandre de Souza, dark blue with black tip belt in Muay Thai.
Okay. So because I think Manon, she got her brown belt like last year.
Manon did?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't mind seeing Manon take Chookagian down because you know Chookagian thinks that she's a grappler. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind if she could go out there. If Manon could go out there and out grapple Chookagian, I wouldn't be mad at that.
You said grappler. She thinks she's a grappler.
Say that again.
You said Caitlin Chookagian thinks she's a grappler.
Yeah, she thinks she's a grappler. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she got some skills though.
I mean, she was bragging about. She was like, "Well, I didn't, get submitted by Jillian Robertson in our grappling match," and I'm like, Chookagian, that was a jiu-jitsu match. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like, if Jillian's MMA jiu-jitsu is better than yours, let me stop playing.
Yeah.
It's like she bragging about that and shit. I'm like, Chookagian, shut the fuck up, man.
Oh man. Yeah, man. So let me see before I wrap this thing up, man. Was there anything going on, man? Like as far as fights that we need to know about?
I'm looking forward to the Bruna Ellen and the Lima fight just to see what Lima look like. Like, okay, you've been back, you lost. You know You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back on the horse and see if we can get a dominant performance. Like, because she seems to be, Alimale seems to be passionate again, like a fire's been lit again. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see what she can do, like what she gonna look like coming out in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if we get. I'm looking for that Kat Zingano, Chris Cyborg fight announcement. I'm looking for um a Tatiana Suarez fight announcement. Like I'm just waiting. I'm looking, just waiting on some things to happen, man.
Yeah.
Who is Andrea Lee fighting?
Andrea Lee doesn't have anybody right now.
Well, I'm ready for them to book somebody to beat Andrea Lee ass.
He doesn't.
I'm just being real, man. I'm looking for them to hurry up and book somebody to beat Andrea Lee ass.
Aaron Blanchfield ain't got nobody. Might be her.
They need to go ahead and let Aaron Blanchfield out and just let her out the cage and let her beat Andrea Lee ass.
Andrea Lee, I think Aaron Blanchfield got that.
If she better fight better than she fought in the last fight though.
Wait a minute, who was her last fight?
Wasn't it JJ Aldrich?
Oh yeah, she got the win though. Shoot,
she got the win. Yeah, she got the win. But it was ugly.
Was it ugly?
She was getting pieced up by JJ Aldrich in that fight, bro.
Yeah, she was. She was getting touched in that first round. She was
That's
getting.
What I'm saying, like, I know. I like Aaron Blanchfield. I know y'all big on Aaron Blanchfield, but she was getting tagged up in that fight.
She was getting touched. But I think she'll make adjustments in this fight. And you got to remember, that's JJ Aldrich. JJ Aldrich very technical with her. So Andrea Lee's good with her kickboxing for so long, but eventually, if you close distance, you can get her, man. Like Viviana Rufo showed that. I almost thought Viviana Rufo was about to get put out, man, when she caught her with that head kick. Was it a head kick?
Yeah, it was a head kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if Aaron Blanchfield came forward and put that heat on Andrea Lee, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Aaron Blanchfield got heat, bro. She got heat.
Mm-hmm.
She just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. She fought tentative in that fight against that first round against JJ Aldrich. She was like holding back. I'm like, it wasn't the same. I guess maybe because JJ Aldrich is a different level of what she had fought before. You know what I'm saying? Like, JJ Aldrich is solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think she's gotten enough credit for, how good she really is. You know what I'm saying? But JJ Aldrich is a different level from what Aaron Blanchfield was fighting. So maybe that was the hesitancy that we saw, but she definitely wasn't coming forward like she usually does and being, being that berserker that she usually is. So, but that's a good fight. Her and Andrea Lee is a good fight.
Straya said Andrea Lee wants easy fights. She's waiting for Casey O'Neill to come back.
I mean, that's a good fight too. Hell, I'm down for Andrea Lee versus Casey O'Neill. Please make that happen.
Or Ebos is number 15.
Oh, so Ebos is staying at flyweight?
They got her ranked. She's number 15 now.
Ooh.
Better watch out for them big punches, though.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They better not they better not put her in there with Macy Barber.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Macy Barber put her out, bro. Like Macy Barber, maybe JJ Aldrich. Even JJ Aldrich could probably put her out.
Let Macy Barber club her one time. I'm saying, let her club her one time, man. Shoot, different story, man.
He said, let Macy Barber club her. Put her in there. You know what? As a matter of fact, put her in there with Ariane Lipsky then.
Oh man. She'll turn straight into a grappler. I think she could get her down, and she don't want to spend any rounds with her on the feet. She gonna have to keep ground. I think she got the skills to out grapple Lipsky, but Barber's big, so Barber been working her clinch game. Shoot.
Yeah. I'm liking Barber, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm liking what I see from Barber. You know what I'm saying? Like Macy Barber putting in that work, though. You know what I'm saying? She putting in that work that everybody was telling her, oh, she need to do this, she need to do that. Well, she's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at Macy Barber right now.
No, she been working, man. I can't get
Yeah.
mad on that, man. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like what's gonna happen though. As far as like E-Boss, like what's she gonna do? Like, I think her best chance is a strawweight though, man.
Yeah, I think so too, man. Because she gonna run into a Molly McCann. You know what I'm saying? She gonna run into a Molly McCann or Priscilla Cachueta or Aaron Blanchfield or Casey O'Neill. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna run into one of them, dude, and this or
Mm-hmm.
Andrea Lee. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that all of those girls could hurt Amanda Ebos. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like all of those girls, because all you gotta do is really touch her. She
So
kind of like Luke Rockhold. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is touch them. You know what I'm saying? And they hurt.
hey, you saw what Vernon Jandaroba did, right?
Yeah. Bro, you be remembering the smallest stuff, bro.
I'm just saying.
Then it comes rushing back to my mind when you say it. Like then I thought about how Vernon Jandaroba clipped her up, dude.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Put that right hand right down the pipe, man. Shoot, I was out. She about to be out again.
Dude,
Um,
when I seen Chookagian turning her head, though, I was like, oh.
yeah, yeah. She put
You
that
know what I'm
eye.
saying? Like for a second there, I was like, oh, okay.
That eye was swollen. The eye
Yeah.
was. All right, let's see. Brian said Ebos chokes Barber out in the first round.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
This big physical, this big strong Macy. I don't know, man.
I see.
Macy's strong in there.
I see. If Macy in like the southpaw stance, I see her landing like a big left hand, possibly dropping Ebos before I can see her submitting her in the first round. Maybe in like the third or so round, but even then, Macy gets stronger in the third round.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to put all that together, man. Like you got to put the lack of defense together. Ebos like to fight hard too. She comes straight forward, and then you got to factor in, what you got to factor in.
Macy got no, you right. Macy got them bricks. Like, I mean,
No,
Macy
not
got
no Ebos. You know what I'm talking. You got to factor that in too.
oh, you talking about that chin. Oh, yeah, you gotta factor in that chin. Yeah. She get touched, dude. Like
Yeah,
I didn't think that Marina Rodriguez. I didn't think she was chinny like that because I ain't never seen her get rocked till she fought Marina Rodriguez, dude. When
mm-hmm.
she fought Rodriguez exposed her chin, dude. Like,
that's
and then
why,
so what?
that's why I think strawweight would be better for her, man.
It might work better for her chin though.
It could.
For Ebos's chin to fight at 125.
Oh, you mean like yeah? I said that the other day. No, I said a while back. Yeah, you mean like keeping the weight on there. The weight cut might
Yeah,
not be. Yeah,
that can
yep.
help her chin.
We'll see because it held up against Chookagian, right? Well, no, Chookagian just don't have the power like that, but it.
Chookagian don't have that power. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? We'll see how it hold up against somebody like, you know what I'm saying, if she fight like Adarujo or somebody. Oh, we might see another Toledo Bernardo situation there, but
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, see her chin hold up against Aaron Blanchfield or somebody that can stick. Dude, my question is, why are they so quick to take Tracy Cortez out of the ranking? It's like they don't take her seriously, bro. I don't take her that seriously either, but it's like Tracy Cortez was in the rankings and now she's not. And then when they put Aaron Blanchfield back in the rankings, but they didn't they put JJ Aldridge in, everybody in over Tracy Cortez. Like,
Tracy Cortez is still in there, right?
is she still ranked?
Cause I think she's 14 and Ebos is 15. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the rankings right now. Darby Crash said Ebos got too much skill for Barber.
Ebos does have a lot of skill though.
But the thing is, like, is it enough skill to get by the
Oh
power?
yeah, you're right, Combo. She is. Okay.
Still right.
Okay.
Marcus Macy Barber has bricks in her hands, but who has better hands, Macy or Ebos? All it takes is one shot.
Yeah, but Macy's. Sometimes it ain't about who have better hands. You know what I'm saying?
And
Uh,
all the thing is, Ebos might have more ground skills and more skills, period. But Barber's got enough skills, I think. And plus,
yeah.
in her weight, she's a bigger girl too. You got to factor in she know how to use it. So Efren's right too. He said, I think we're overrating her jiu-jitsu ever since Paige got subbed. He said Ebos likes to stand and trade too much. Telling you exactly. You stand in there and trade. You know what's gonna happen.
But Ebos like the bang though. You know, she's got this bang. She's got this
She got that.
She's got this bang mentality about her. You know
That
what
Juliana.
Say what?
She got that Juliana Pena heart.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she has this bang mentality, like, but she's just gonna have to be smart about it because if she getting clipped like that, if she can't be getting clipped, bro. It's like she can't go into these fights, you know what I'm saying, not expecting to get clipped. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to bang with these big punchers, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna like I just don't understand. Like if she knew she could she knew she couldn't take big punches. I just want to figure out why did she go into the fire with Rodriguez like that?
I don't know, man. I was like, when I saw that, when I saw that round and I saw how she was walking forward, I was like, why is she walking forward? Like there was a couple times Rodriguez threw a right hand and they just whooshed by her face. And I was like,
Right.
oh, it's coming. Like she whooshed by like a couple times and Ebos ducked them. But then that one that hit her, it was like, that was it.
Right.
And she
Yeah.
went 2 times that night. So I was like, that was just a wrong game plan. I don't know though. Like I said, if Ebos's chin holds up at 125, shoot, she might could beat Barber. That's the only way I think if her chin holds up, she could beat Barber. And that's a big
Yeah,
if.
that's fine. Yeah, like if her chin holds up and she's got enough time to implement a game plan, yes, she could beat Barber. But just fighting, rushing in like she did Rodriguez, man, she gonna hit her knees first. Like she gonna go down like on like hit her knees first and then go down.
Who do you think got a better resume, Ebos or Barber?
All right, now you got me pulling up the let me see.
Because
I gotta look at them, bro.
Ebos's biggest wins are what? Randall Marcos, Paige Van Zandt,
Mackenzie Dern.
Dern. Then she lost to Rodriguez, lost to Caitlin Chookagian. She beat Verna Jandaroba. She don't even have a Waterson on her resume or Tisha Torres though. See, good fighter, but yeah, still needs some of them high levels. I think at least Macy Barber. She fought Grasso, Roxy. She lost, but still, that's about the same. She beat Montana.
Yeah, I mean, I would give. I would say Macy had the better resume.
Let me see. I think so, right? Yeah. Because who did I say? Who on Ebos's is like stand out besides Dern? That's it, right? Oh, Verna. He beat Verna.
Verna Jandaroba. Yeah, not the Page fight, not the Page. Then she lost. Yeah, I mean Mackenzie Dern, but and it wasn't even Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? Like it was Mackenzie Dern after being off from having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't even really Mackenzie Dern. So yeah, that's her biggest win. The pay. I didn't really understand the Paige Van Zandt fight anyway, but whatever.
Yeah, but that's what Ebos got to look forward to, man. That she in the flyweight division, she got to look forward to these girls like Andrea Lee and them, and Jennifer Maya. Shoot, Jennifer Maya got a good right hand too. Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer Maya? Oh man, I don't know about Jennifer Maya, bro.
You said Jennifer Maya can't beat Ebos then? Okay.
I mean, Jennifer Maya, she's just not making those adjustments, man. She's not making those adjustments.
Nah, she ain't.
She's not making those adjustments. I hate that too, man, because I had a lot of hype in Jennifer Maya, especially after seeing her be tough. You know what I'm saying? Be tough and go in there and fight Valentina and not bat an eye. Like I was very impressed with her mental state before that fight with Valentina, man. And I was impressed with what she did leading up to that fight too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just like as of late, man, she just I don't know, man. Maybe Jennifer Maya just getting older.
It could be. High five, what's going on? He said Ebas should be fighting more on the ground, not on the feet. He said Ebas
Yeah.
has striking, but doesn't
Use
carry.
that judo, man. Use those judo tosses, man.
Yeah,
Like those are good, bro.
yeah, her judo is good. Yeah, her judo
Yeah,
is
her judo was surprisingly good. Like, dude, the way she slung Chookagian, I was like, okay, Amanda Ebas, like, okay, like, you
yeah. When
know
she
what I'm
tossed that big old flyweight around like that, I was like, dang, okay, she got some.
saying? Yeah, dude, like that's what I said. Like, damn.
Darby said Ebas versus Page was their way to punish her and send her out the UFC with a loss. Brian said, don't make excuses for Dern, BJ.
I ain't making excuses for Dern, but that ain't the best Dern. That Dern wasn't even as good as the Dern that was there before she left and had the baby.
They
You
were
know what
kind
I'm
of
saying?
on the same level at that time, right? So I guess you could say that was legit, though. It was legit.
It was legit, yeah. It was legit. But if it was the Dern that fought Amanda Bobby Cooper, she'd have slept Amanda Ebas. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the same
Uh,
Dern.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Bro, she almost slept. Dog, if she'd have landed that punch that she landed on Amanda Bobby Cooper, she'd have slept Amanda Ebas.
Yeah, if she landed that, but I don't think Ebas would have been there for that. Like, because her shots were easy to see coming in. Amanda Bobby Cooper was just smelling herself that night. That's what got her, put out.
Bro, she got put out, bro. She was out, dude. Like, she was out.
Because she the one
Like,
said I had to bet boxing, and then she gets knocked out by a non-boxer. I picked Bobby Cooper to win that fight too, but that was disappointing, man. Not for me because I didn't bet no money, but for her because she talked that trash and didn't walk it.
dude, she walked right into that punch by Mackenzie Dern. Like, I mean, Mackenzie Dern threw one of them LFA overhand rights and just buy out. Like, I think Cooper was asleep for a second because she twisted all the way around, bro. And when she,
Yeah.
bro, you know what I'm saying? But Ebas, Ebas to me is well rounded. She's well rounded.
Yeah, she is.
But she got to her decision making got to be a little bit better. Like, her cardio is good, like everything else is good. But even in that Page fight, Page busted her nose up.
Mm-hmm.
Like her nose and shit was leaking in that fight.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know, man. But we'll see. We'll see who she fights. But like
oh yeah,
say what?
Nina Asroff, Mackenzie Dern beat her.
Well, yeah, Mackenzie Dern beat Nina Ansaroff, yeah.
Yeah, so she got her on the resume.
Yeah, she got her on the resume. But
yeah,
go ahead.
Oh, I was reading High Five. He said they're giving cans to Molly to attract fans. I mean, yeah, it works. It works.
Of course. Of course.
Ulysses said a video of Ricci and Manone weighing in has 25 million views. I'll tell you why.
Does it really?
BJ watched it 2 million times.
Let me look and see.
Maybe he might be just throwing a big number out there, but BJ done watched it 8 million times probably. So
let me look at it again. Damn, he ain't lying.
Just a weigh-in.
It ain't got 20. Oh, yeah, it does have 25 million views. What the heck?
Good.
Damn, that's got 25 million views, bro.
Is that like the highest?
That's one of the highest
WMMA videos that any.
Bro, it's one of the highest. That shit got 25 million views.
Tabitha Ricci.
The ones I'm seeing only got like 22 and 43,000. Like, which one do you see?
I typed in Tabitha Ricci versus Manon Fiorot weigh-in on YouTube.
Weigh-in, okay.
You need me to send you the link?
Yeah, send me a link because I'm just. Oh no! I see it. 25 million. Wow.
20.
Well, look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail. That's why.
I didn't see it because I instantly hovered my mouse over it, so it started like playing.
Look at the thumbnail. That's why it's got 25.
Okay, so that makes sense. Because I'm like, that's what was so special. You know, I understand what was special, but look at the thumbnail.
It ain't got nothing to do with a knockout. Ain't got nothing to do with a bloody nose. That's what it got to do, right?
Wow, man. I see the thumbnail now. That's crazy. Guys, go look at the thumbnail. I mean,
wow. That's crazy. We might go ahead and share that on your page and tell you that's what people are looking at. I'm like, fine, we're gonna give it a 50 million right there.
Get it to 50 million. Oh man. Well shit, Combo. I'm getting off it, bro. I still gotta eat before I go to bed, bro.
Okay, man. Well, I'm gonna catch you in the next one.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you back in the circulation, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'm back.
Y'all know where to find him at No Filter MMA. And you subscribe there. And you on Twitter as well, right? Same thing.
Yes, sir. At No Filter MMA, yes, sir. So you guys definitely hit me up. All right, Matt, man. I'll holler at you later, bro.
All right, later, man.
Later.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna close this thing out myself, but good gravy, man. 25 million. 25 million. I mean, come on, we know why. We all know why, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit maybe tomorrow, but for sure on Monday. I'm getting up out of here, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like always, and subscribe if you haven't. We had some good conversation tonight, definitely. So yeah, catch y'all in the next one, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.